All right, go ahead and read this one out loud.
The more technologically advanced a society is, the more marked its members' resistance to technological innovations. This is not surprising because the more technologically advanced a society is, the more aware its members are of technology's drawbacks. Just specifically, people realize that sophisticated technologies deeply affect the quality of human relations. I don't know how I got this one wrong.
Okay, so what's our conclusion?
The first sentence.
The more technologically advanced a society is, the more marked its members' resistance to technology innovations. And this is not surprising because the more technologically advanced society is, the more aware its members are, specifically people, blah, 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 blah. Is that our conclusion?
So I guess that's why I got that wrong.
What is I would say that first sentence, I would have read it and I've been like, oh, this could be our conclusion.
It's probably from because to drawbacks.
Okay, what does because introduce though?
I know it's a premise, but
So because introduces a premise. So because this is a premise, right? So then what would our conclusion be?
last sentence.
No, what comes before because?
This is not surprising.
This is not surprising. Yes. So what are we saying is not surprising?
More advanced a society is, the more people hesitate the advancement of it.
Yes. So we're saying this is not surprising. So the claim, so in our question type question, then we say the claim that more technologically advanced a society is, the more aware its members are, plays which of the following roles?
The premise supporting the conclusion.
It's not a premise supporting a conclusion. What would you say this, like, what part of the argument would you say it is based on like how we normally label things?
It's an explanation.
Well, we say like I would say it's like the background information that we're trying to say is not surprising, correct? Like we're saying that it's what we're trying. Yeah, it's what we're trying to.
Oh, I didn't know you were looking at that part. I was looking at. Okay, like, but we have to look at the part that's underlined in green.
Oh, I completely messed. Okay, sorry.
That's why I was like, what?
Well, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I misdid it. Okay, so yes, you're right. We have to look at. Yep, you were right. You were right. The more.
I looked at the answer choices and thought that that's probably what it is. So like,
Okay, so what? Yes, so if we say because, then yes. So restate. Say what you said earlier. What is the sentence we're looking at in relation to the conclusion?
the one in the yellow.
Yes, it's the premise, right? Absolutely. Like basically, it's a premise that is explaining why this is not surprising. Okay, so A is really easy to cross off because it says it is a conclusion. It is not a conclusion. It is offered as an explanation of why people's resistance to technological innovation is more marked the more technologically advanced the society in which they live is. Is it an explanation of why?
No.
Okay. Is it a premise to support the claim that the quality of human relations is technologically advanced societies extremely poor?
Could be.
Okay, but do you see what this is saying? It says it is a premise in support of the claim that the
What are the
quality
conclusion?
of human relations in technologically advanced societies is extremely poor. Do we ever bring up that it's extremely poor?
No.
No, it's a premise to support that this is not surprising. All right, is it a generalization based on the claim that the more people resist technological innovations, the more difficult it is for them to adjust to those innovations?
No.
All right. Is it an example presented to illustrate the claim that resistance to technological innovations deeply affects the quality of human relations?
No.
Okay, so I think you said no to all of these.
I think it's B.
Okay, why do you think it's B? Because you said it was an explanation.
I said it was.
Okay, so why do you like this one?
Because the conclusion's like this is not surprising when we have to counteract like the first sentence, and that gives like an explanation of why.
Yeah, we're saying this. We agree with this. We say this is not surprising. So it's offered as an explanation of why this is not surprising, which of why it is people's resistance to technological innovations is more marked. Yeah, it's absolutely. It's offered as an explanation of why this. Yeah, perfect. It's B.